Okay, I am showing how to put in a second color within a long 2-byte Turk's head. This can pretty much go for any types of Turk's head, but I was asked to show how to do this with just with this 2-byte Turk's head, so that's how we're going to do this. Anyway, you can see I've already got the Turk's head tied. I've got it somewhat faired up, um, and I've already got it doubled. Putting another color into this Turk's head is basically like trebling it, except what we're going to do is we're going to go back, and here's the beginning. We can see the beginning of it right here. You can see where I've brought my standing in of this. This is red. I'm not sure how it's going to come out in the video here. We're going to, well, I've taken the standing in, kind of tucked it under here, just out of the way a little bit. And what we're going to do is I've got my, the beginning of the cord right here, and then whenever I came up and double it here, and it's going to go, we're basically going to take this blue cord right here, and we're going to come up through the middle, just like that. That's all there is to adding another color to this. Probably got too much blue here, but I'm going to go ahead and pull a bunch of it out. And that's really all there is to it. I'm going to zoom out on this a little bit. And then all you really have to do is follow it back up through the middle. And that's all there is to it. I'm going to go ahead and finish out the entire Turk's head here. And I'll do this as fast as I can, just so I don't bore you with the details with this. See, that's really all there is to it. I think part of the problem with the end of this might be, how do you trim and tuck the ends when we're done? There's a variety of different ways to do that. I've seen a lot of guys, and I really can't figure it out. A lot of guys will start, they'll do one full Turk's head wrap, and then they'll come in with a different color somewhere in the middle of their Turk's head. I can't do that. I just haven't been able to figure it out. I'm sure I could if I spent the time and effort necessary for it. But and they've got some real neat ways of trimming it and hiding those ends. I don't do that. Whenever I'm done, I will just well, I'll show you when we get back to the beginning. But you can see how that color is coming out through the middle now. And it's not any more difficult than that. It's basically just following all the way back through that middle. I hear my son is ready to be let out of his room. All the way back down one turn now. Whoops. There we go. But yeah, there really is not much more difficult than that. You just run your cord up through the middle. When I've done 3-color Turk's heads like this, what I'll typically do is you make your first wrap in whatever color. Make your second wrap exactly how we're doing here. Make your second wrap exactly how we're doing here, except we just come back up through the middle twice instead of once. If you need to cut and tuck and trim your cord, however you need to do that, because what'll end up happening, well, it's kind of hard to show you now, but what'll end up happening is you'll come up on the other side of this cord right here. You can cut your cord and start again. I'll show you here in just a second. If I can remember all this stuff I'd like to show you while I'm boring you. Almost there. Oh, almost missed that one. Go. There we go. If I wasn't trying to do this so quickly, I probably wouldn't have missed that. The knot is starting to get pretty tight on me here. That's why my cord is tangling more than normal. If the cord ever tangles on me like this and I'm not, in a big hurry to do anything, I'll usually stop what I'm doing right there and just work out the twist in that cord. Okay, we're coming back around to the beginning here in just a second. There we go. We've already come back around to the beginning. Now in order to complete it, I have to make one more wrap right here. So we're going to go ahead and go back up one here. There we go. And we come out to the right. Our blue standing in comes out to the right of our red standing in. All you have to do from here is trim these two ends right here. Get this. Just trim your two ends, about a quarter of an inch from this end right here, and singe them right there. Or you can use some other person's method of doing that. Same thing goes for this end. Just cut it right here, singe it down. If you were going to take it off, without a piece underneath it, just go ahead and tighten it all back down. Same exact thing applies. Just cut it right here, cut these two right here, cut this one right here. I've actually got this set up like Storm Drain's awesome lanyard video where he brings us back down through. Let's see here. There we go. He brings it back down through and ties a lanyard knot on one end, and that's doable too. But there's really not much anything different than that. If you want to do a four color, or not a four color, but a four strand on this with two colors of each, what you can do is you just singe this right here, because what will end up happening is if you follow it back through, you're going to come up on the right side of, or the left side of this, so you've got red, blue, red, blue. If you want red, blue, blue, red, putting another one in like this,